Hi, my name is Chiara and I run the small business Hoobinoo with my husband, David. Join us for a week behind the scenes of our small business. Our studio vlogs are often hilarious with lots of very honest chats about what it's like to run a small business together as a couple. Oh my God, poor David. You've had a rough couple of weeks as well, haven't you? Because
I've had a rough couple of weeks. But I have joined all social media. Find me on Instagram.
You've had a rough couple of years.
_David Lee Stone, Davy Stone, Davy _Stone. Find me on Instagram and follow me.
Brr. So what I was going to say is, like, when I was editing the vlog last week...
Fabulous prizes to be won.
When I was editing the vlog last week and obviously putting together the point that sort of led up to when my back went and I hurt myself, you were getting really, like, anxious and you said you found it really hard to watch.
Yeah, I really struggled to watch it. I don't like sad movies. You know when you know the end is
coming? Sad movies.
You know when you know somebody's just about to be told really bad news? Well, I don't want to watch the moment leading up to when Chiara's back went and I had to sort of grab her and lower her down onto the floor and then got a bollocking from some ambulance crews because I had left her on the floor rather than move her, which I didn't realise I needed to do.
Obviously, we are now approaching rapidly our 1 year YouTube anniversary. So I uploaded my very first YouTube video from this sort of like fresh attempt at YouTube because we did do a few vlogs a few years back, didn't we?
I don't think I was in it then, was I?
No, you were.
Me and Phoebe. Were Phoebe in?
Yeah, and Sinead, yeah. And your mum, yeah.
God, yeah.
So we did about 4 vlogs, maybe about 6 or 7 years ago, and then we just didn't carry on with them.
Wonder why.
But now I think because I'm editing them myself, I'm really enjoying the process. And I uploaded the very first YouTube video on the 15th of December last year. Completely off the cuff. I was in the office on my own and I just decided to start filming. And then I think you started to get involved probably a little bit because, you know, obviously you were in the office.
I go wherever the attention is. So when I realised there was some attention on this blog, that's when I got involved.
And now we're coming up to a year. So I feel like we should definitely do a live that weekend. Yeah. To, like, you know, have a chat with people. So I'll put a date, I'll work out a date and I'll put it up so people can know that we're going to be live on YouTube on that date and time. But how are you feeling about, like, the whole YouTube thing? Obviously we've moved home. I mean, I don't know whether we should do another video. I've seen somebody else do this, Emma from Sunshine Lane. She did a reaction video to her first YouTube video, which is like years old now. So for us, we would be reacting to the first YouTube video that I put up. I don't know whether that would be interesting.
That might be interesting.
And also we'd love to do a Q&A. So if you've got any, like, questions that you'd like to ask, we can do that on the vlog as well for the 1 year thing.
I will answer them truthfully.
Oh, he will, definitely. Very, very truthfully. But how are you finding it, like, now we're working at home? Because you hated the office.
No, I hate it.
You hated the office.
I hate wherever I am after a very short amount of time. So I've settled into a habit of obviously running to Costa in the morning and then going from Costa to Spoons. So I'm out for quite a long time having breakfast and stuff.
Oh, you enjoy yourself, love.
I will. YOLO. You only live once.
Brilliant. I want to go abroad.
Although it feels like I'm living the same life over and over again recently.
You need to get a passport.
Feels like fucking Groundhog Day in my head.
I've got a sticker for that. I've got a sticker for that with a groundhog on it.
I start doing dog artwork now where I look at the dog and think, didn't I do this yesterday?
It's because it's a lot of the same breeds. You did the other day, though. You did this week, which won't be in this week's vlog, but you reorganised the office, which I was quite impressed with.
Who knew? By reorganise the office, I basically turned 2 tables a different way.
Well, you decided you didn't like the way the packing station was. So
no, I didn't. So I moved 2 tables in a different way. And Chiara considers that a drastic redesign because by my own standards, I don't do very much. So that was
overall, I would say our house is quite messy. Probably because we've all got ADHD, apart from my son.
Do you know what? I'm tempted to take you right now on a tour.
No.
Of the shit that we live in.
But we're both feeling a little bit ground down by everything.
I just want to put my head in a pond. And I'll tell you what, something else. I didn't want to say sea or river, it seemed too dramatic. I'll tell you something else. It's now 2:45. Yeah. What is it?
Is it 2:45?
It's 2:45.
Oh my God, on
right?
a Sunday.
So Kiara's parents are coming around at 5, I think.
Yeah.
Right. It's 2:45. I've got to go and do the shopping now before the shop's shut at 4:00.
Right, but you wanted to leave it to the last minute, didn't you, David?
Yeah, I know.
And is that by any chance because you've got ADHD and you leave everything to the last
decided
minute?
because I've got a tactic, right? So if you go to the shops at 3:00 on a Sunday afternoon, and if you choose Marks and Spencer, and I'm doing this deliberately, I am choosing Marks and Spencer.
And before you think, oh my God, Marks and Spencer's is so expensive,
No,
I watched this woman.
To the max.
And she compared the prices of Marks and Spencer to Aldi, and it was the same.
Nothing to do with the price. It's nothing to do.
Prices.
It's nothing to do with the price, right? Marks and Spencer. The reason I go to Marks and Spencer at 3:00 on a Sunday is because the old people move so much slower than I do, and I can weave in and out of them, get right in front of them, have a queue a mile long behind me, and get my shopping done. And some of the older people at the back, who are really, worried about getting the shopping, the doors close and they don't get to buy anything because the time's up. And that's too bad. But I'm out with my stuff like a bullet.
I do think the quality of their food is nice, I have to admit.
What, Marks and Spencer?
Mm-hmm.
Apart from that, we had some chicken about a week and a half
No,
back.
the chicken was good.
No,
that was from Asda.
It was like something that Marks made when Spencer wasn't looking. Because Spencer's the one that's got this eye on everything, or he did have.
They do seem to have weird stuff in there,
Who
though.
were Marks and Spencer? Are they long dead now?
Don't know.
Who was
I went in there the other day, and
they
they had something called a cannonball onion, which I'd never heard of. This thing was almost the size of my head. It's the biggest onion I've ever seen in my life. So they do have interesting things like that.
A testicle onion is very small.
Now, that would be amazing.
And covered in hair.
If there was a testicle onion.
There is. They always come in twos. You can buy a pair of testicle onions. And the stalk is usually quite long.
Please let somebody engineer some sort of testicle onion. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I think also we're probably a little bit deflated that it's that mixture of it's not as busy as we need it to be, but then we're also so exhausted that we're a bit scared of it getting too busy. It's one of those old you just you can't please.
I'm deflated.
You can't please us.
I had a cystoscopy.
Spoke about that last
I'm
week,
on a drug
David.
called tamulocin.
Oh no, please don't.
Right. No. This
please don't
is
start
important.
talking about that again.
I'm on a drug.
We talked about this before, and I had to literally bleep out everything you said.
I'm on a drug called tamulocin, which reverses your ejaculations.
Nobody cares.
They'd care about my reversed ejaculation. I care about my reversed ejaculation.
I'm sure you do, but they don't.
There's nothing weirder than ejaculating inside yourself backwards.
David, this is not...
You feel like a Jim Henson Muppet.
No.
You do?
Yeah, I'm fine, but this is not an appropriate conversation.
It's a vlog.
For the main weekly vlog. If you want to have a conversation...
You have your craft.
If you want to have a conversation about your weird goings-on...
This is my part of the video,
right,
yeah?
If you want to have your conversation about your weird goings-on, then we'll leave
Stop pointing to my weird goings-on.
We'll leave that for the podcast episode that's a little bit more private.
Right, you know what I'll
and
say?
then I won't edit it. I won't edit you.
Half this audience
Promise.
is mine, right? Half this audience are the bum, testicle, penis, and tamulocin ejaculation audience. Half of them are the craft audience, and I get that.
Brilliant,
right?
brilliant. I tell
There's
you what.
some people. There's some people that skip through my bits because they're like, "He's disgusting. I'm not listening to that filth." And there are some people who are like, "Oh, she's lasering those little wooden dogs again." Get
right,
let's have a ginger.
Have a competition.
Let's get more ginger.
Let's have a competition.
Have more ginger in
have
that.
A competition, right? If they really enjoy your content, then they should use the little walnut emoji.
Why? No, don't use
nuts,
the walnut. What's
nuts.
the big aubergine? Use the aubergine.
No!
If you like
aubergine emoji.
If you want my content to get bigger, stick me an aubergine in the comments.
If you like my content, what can we have? Something crafty. I don't know. Is there like a pair of scissors or a ruler or a rubber or an art board or something like that? I don't know.
Scissors. Right? Scissors, and I'll tell you why.
Because I cut everything out?
Yeah, scissors. I'll tell you why. Because you can picture it like metaphorically chopping that aubergine, cutting that aubergine in half. If you want more craft, right? If you want more craft,
more studio vloggy stuff.
More studio vloggy. Hello everyone. This week I stuck this to my face. That stuff, right? Or if you want more of me, this week this fell out of my arse. What am I going to do about it? Does anyone have any suggestions? That's what we want, the aubergine content.
So like a pair of scissors or something for mine. And if you like both of our sort of styles of the content equally, then maybe just like a little heart. Little coloured heart.
And I mean, I'm in therapy. You can't upset me, right? I'm in therapy. Yeah, I'm in therapy, and the reason is because I've kind of lost the will to.
I'm waiting for my therapy.
Function, right? So you can't upset me. Like I'll interact with any. So if you don't want to put an aubergine, you fire those scissors at me. I don't care if I'm literally drowning in scissors by the end of it. But you know what? I don't think I will be. Next video, we'll have a discussion about how many aubergines I got and how big the penis audience is.
The penis audience? Do you mean the people that appreciate your
penis
crude sense of humour?
I don't have a crude sense. I'm just honest. Once you get, right, when you're a guy, once you get to about 45, any dignity you had or anything like that where you're a bit self-conscious, that's out the door.
I think most women...
Your pants are down in hospitals all over the country.
What? And if you're
people
a woman,
are lifting stuff up and going, God, that doesn't look good.
Excuse me, if you're a woman and you've had children, you've had people rooting around up there for bloody years. And once you get over the age of 40, most women feel invisible.
Why are you looking out the window?
No, because I've got ADHD and I'm really easily distracted.
Okay, yeah.
Right, you need to go do the food shopping
now. I've got to go and do the food shopping.
And I've got to edit this.
Yeah, I've got to go to Marks and Spencer. But what I will say is they do a lovely Scotch egg there at Marks and Spencer.
Yeah, they saw the Scotch egg in the last video.
What?
The caramelised onion Scotch egg.
Yeah, I tell you what, that went through me fast. I didn't expect to see that.
I am so cold.
I didn't expect to see that Scotch egg quite as quick as I did.
Because I refuse to put the heating on and everybody else keeps wearing my onesie.
Yeah, her ratatouille onesie is
I've worn it once. Once!
Yeah, once. See what I did there.
Right, okay, come on then. Let's crack on.
So thanks very much for continuing to join us.
Please do watch the end of the video.
Remember to post those emojis. And also, right, remember, I'm now on Instagram. Davey, Davey _ stone, STONE, Instagram. So at whatever the thing is. So and
he doesn't really know how to use TikTok. So if you're following me on TikTok, he's a bit clueless about that.
You come follow me.
Keeps asking me about hashtags and weird stuff.
Yeah. I don't know really what a hashtag is. I thought it was something you took at the weekends. I didn't know that was a thing. Or it might be a hashtag.
Yeah, but please do enjoy the rest of the video, whatever there's going to be.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's good.
Yeah, leave us some feedback, ask us some questions. Share the video, share it with your friends.
Yes, that would be nice.
Share it with your family, share it with people you like, share it with people you don't like.
If you enjoy watching, please do share.
Yeah.
We do
share it with
appreciate
people you're stalking, share it with people that you only met a few times, share it with people who serve you at coffee. Just share it. Full stop.
We'd really appreciate it, thanks.
Yeah, wrap it up and give it to people as a present, maybe.
Great. Can I edit this now so I can get on?
See you later.
Thanks very much. Bye. It's starting to pick up. It is picking up. It's not where we would sort of normally expect it to be, but to be honest, now that it's just David and I don't need it to be at the level that it has been in the past, but obviously we do need to recoup a lot of the profit that we just haven't made this year. But since I hurt my back last week, it's now been 6 days since I injured myself, and it's just so typical. Like that morning I literally sat there and said to David, I'm really feeling quite positive, at the moment, like, things are picking up and but let's just hope that nothing goes wrong. And literally half an hour later I put my back out and all I did was bend forward at the waist. That's it. I didn't even try and pick up anything. So if I'd have tried to pick up something really heavy or maybe done something a bit silly, then I could kind of be like, ugh, but I literally bent over, which is terrifying to me because now I'm scared to move too much. So it is feeling better. I can move about. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film as we get into the busier parts of Christmas. Then I think it'll probably be more sit-down chats with us, which I know you guys like. But send us all of your good wishes and hugs. I love the fact that you are using the overhead phone arm thingy that I bought to record top down. For what? Are you watching something on there? Are you recording yourself?
I've just started TikTok and Facebook and
oh my god,
Instagram.
Oh my god,
YouTube.
You've gone back on social media.
Yeah, I've gone back on social media. I fell off the wagon. I fell back on the wagon. I climbed.
You've been off the wagon for the longest time.
I couldn't find the wagon, but I really, really looked for it, and now I found it.
But you have been off the social media wagon for like ages, months, maybe even over a year.
Do you know one of the questions I was asked on YouTube is dye your hair? Dye your hair.
I know, so rude.
I know, right? Really hurt my feeling, the one feeling I've got.
Your feeling, you just have one.
I don't know any.
I was so tempted to reply to him and say, is that the best you could come up with? Dye my hair or dye your hair. Your ginger hair is where all your magical powers come from.
Do you know what?
That is what attracted me to you in the first place.
Thanks. Do you know what? I was grateful for that question because it was a question. It was activity and attention, and
Which
I
you
liked
like.
it. Yeah.
But I'm a bit concerned.
Turns me on briefly, just a tiny bit.
I'll be honest, David. I've always had a thing for gingers, and I'm a bit worried about what's going to happen when your hair goes grey. What if I stop fancying you?
I've always had a thing for brunettes. You're blonde.
No! I am a natural brunette! I am! Look at the roots! Brunette on the inside.
In order to continue this marriage and relationship, you
Of
have
25 years, yeah.
discovered what it is that I'm sexually invested in and gone for the opposite.
Well, I have been blonde now for like a very long time. Almost the entire time we've been together.
I was attracted to you most a very, very long time ago. Do you think those two things might be in some way correlated?
The last 20 years have been a lie. 25 years. The last 25 years. Because it's our anniversary tomorrow and we've been together 24 years actually. I'm rounding up because, why not?
A lie from you about the colour of your hair.
I mean, I would say, but you can see my roots, but you're not that observant.
What's a root?
The root of my hair where its natural colour comes through.
That's a bald spot, isn't it?
No! I am not going bald!
I love the fact that you turned the camera around before you did the gasp. Jesus, isn't life edited? I'm just sitting here.
Cannot tell you how much better I am feeling today. Yesterday I felt pretty awful. Oh, hello. Just really like miserable, to be honest. And today I have woken up feeling much more positive, which I think goes to show you that even when you're feeling really crappy, tomorrow is another day and you never know how you're going to feel. So we've had the lights fixed in here. It needed to be done. We'd had leaking in one of the light fittings, so it was a job that needed to be done anyway. So they're LED lights, which means they're more environmentally friendly and they use a lot less energy, and the best part is they don't flicker. So normally when I record in here, something to do with the light and the frame rate makes it flickering, which makes it really hard when I'm trying to record stuff. So no more flickering, and they're supposed to be like cool light, which means it just feels brighter in here. I've spent ages last night on Pinterest looking at things to kind of like spruce this place up after Christmas, just to make it a nicer environment to work in and to film in. So that is something that I'm going to be tackling after Christmas. It is getting busier and the ADHD meds are really helping. I find that I am able to stay on task. I do still have like lots of ideas and things coming at me, and there's lots of things I want to do, but I am managing to focus on just one thing at a time, which means I'm getting so much more done, and I'm being more productive, and I'm getting through my work rate quicker, which is great. So I got loads of stuff done this morning. I've got loads of lasering to do today. It's our anniversary tomorrow. It's going to be 24 years that we've been together, David and I. So we're hoping to have like the day off and have a nice day together. So I want to get through the work as quick as possible, and then I've also got ideas and stuff which I really hopefully will be able to work on. So yeah, so things are looking up. They're looking up. Keep your fingers crossed for us that it remains positive. On Thursday we took a lovely drive out to Chilham, which is one of my favourite villages to visit. It's extremely old and has a lot of medieval history, so it feels like real traditional England. We went to a really lovely pub and had the most incredible meal. It's called the Woolpack Inn, and I would 100% recommend it. It was just a really lovely, relaxed day with lots of opportunity to sort of chat after the really difficult couple of weeks we've had where I hurt my back and haven't really been able to move or do much. So it was just a really, really nice day and was definitely needed. So it's Thursday today. David and I took the day off yesterday because it was our anniversary. It's 24 years since 24 years since we've been together. So we worked really, really hard on Monday and Tuesday, got most of the orders out the door and could take yesterday off, which was really nice. So back in the office today, it is busy. Like obviously it's busier than it has been, but it's not as busy as we would have expected for this time of year. Which to be honest, I kind of anticipated. You just have to look at the news and talk to people to know that we are in a terrible economic state at the moment. We've done what we can to bring prices down, source material different ways, try to have more, what's the right word, like budget friendly options, which I think we do have. I mean, one of our plywood decorations are very, very affordable. So it's such a knock. Like Etsy's very down. I am on a couple of newsletters. They are suggesting ways to improve Etsy, which basically says that there is now so much competition on Etsy that it is hard to stand out. And I 100% believe that that is true. So I definitely feel that next year I am going to re-evaluate things, and I do want to start making more products with small businesses in mind and more business to business rather than business to consumer. That is definitely the way forward that I would like to move, but we will see. We will see what happens.